about this after party he's going to.
You don't want to
Because we can't talk about the war anymore.
You don't want to talk about Troy
Talk about
Jackson
the war.
anymore? As I'm watching
Fight
a
the war
Troy
nude
Jackson
if you
ad on
want. Would
TV.
you prefer it if we fought nude?
Yeah, would you prefer that if we fought nude?
It's got that one person is painted gold.
Well,
That's
completely
cool
gold.
stuff.
He's got like a really nice stereo.
Valley, because if you're claiming that the father and son
That's why I'm sucking the cat, my love.
The truth hides when no one looks. In empty rooms and shadow nooks, you chase the light, but hold the dark. A spark, then nothing stuck. Trace of this and that, right or wrong, it falls flat. My lessons slipping, slow. Let it go, let it go. Opinions fall like paper cranes, fragile wings, they soak in rain. You hold too tight, it tears apart. No start, no end, just broken hearts. Dualities collide. Let it slide, slide. Trace of this and that, right or wrong, it falls flat. My essence slipping slow. Let it go, let it go.
Come, oh come, I am numb with the lonely lust of devildom. Thrust the sword through the galley fetter. I'll devourer, I'll be getter. Give me the sign of the open eye and the token erect of thorny thigh and the word of madness and mystery. Oh.
utter that without fear, that the law may be fulfilled, and according to his original nature will that law be shapen, so that one may declare gentleness and quietness, being an Hindu, and another fierceness and servility, being a Jew, and yet another ardor and manliness, being an Arab. Yet this matter toucheth the mystery of incarnation.
We'll move on with life. I like the way he thinks. He's quick to solution, and that's a true entrepreneur. Still,
That's why it's not a contradiction, because we're saying, right, that the God can't die, but the nature can.
Right. I'll update the language. For sure.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. It was good. I knew what he was saying as a Christian. But to them, they'll run with that. It's like, oh, what? So God died? But you said he...
Don't call Funky.
Bussy. How do they say it? Do they say Bussy or Bussy?
Mom, do you know how to read?
Or is it Bussy?
What do you think?
Bussy? Bussy, are you a girl or a guy?
Well, you want to fuck, you find out. It's gonna cost you though, this ain't cheap.
No, dude, you could just tell me.
Well, I'm not gonna show you my fucking fortune cookie.
Are you in Illinois?
No, you dumb fucking damn swab.
Are you in Illinois?
No.
I will never see you, I guess. So there's no point.
Oh, then why you're asking then?
That'll make merit.
And is not here to be declared. 15. Now the grade of a magister teacheth the mystery of sorrow, and the grade of a magus the mystery of change, and the grade of ipsissimus the mystery of selflessness, which is called also the mystery of Pan. 16. Let the magus then contemplate each in turn, raising it to the ultimate power of infinity, wherein sorrow is joy, and change is stability, and selflessness is self. For the interplay of the parts hath no action upon the whole, and this contemplation shall be performed not by simple meditation, how much less than by reason, but by the method which shall have been given unto him in his initiation to the grade. 17. Following which method it shall be easy for him to combine that trinity from its elements, and further to combine that shit and anger and light, love, life, three identity to nine now one, in which meditation success shall be that which was first adumbrated to him in the grade of practicus, in liber exequiae. Here is nothing under three forms. And this is the opening of the grade of abscissimus, and by the Buddhists it is called the trance. Narada Samapati. 19. for the time when you can do such a thing safely is to learn how to control your body, your mind, and your emotions. When you have done this, you will know what your next step is to be. Kundalini is not force to be feared. You really use it every day of your life, but you use it naturally and without giving it conscious attention. For even in its latent state, it is the force behind your activities. It is automatically controlled by subconsciousness. Subconsciousness is the woman in Key 8, and she has the lion in complete control, because tarot works by giving suggestions to subconsciousness. It works automatically towards the expansion of consciousness that makes for an ever greater control over continually increasing powers of personality. The other symbolism in this key has been explained elsewhere. 9! The Hermit! The Hermit represents the one identity. Or I am, he represents the consciousness of the man who has attained enlightenment. And he stands upon the mountain peaks as a light bearer for those below him on the path. He is solitary, alone. This symbolism points to the fact that in reality the central self of every one of us, which seems to us to be separate from every other self, is that same one identity. Because this key represents the one identity, it also symbolizes will. Since the manifested universe came into being by an act of the primal will of the one identity. The Hermit's gray robe, by its color, symbolizes the neutralization of all of the pairs of opposites in manifestation by each other, because opposite colors mixed equally produce gray. The star corresponds to will and the archetypal world. He stands in darkness because what is behind our personifications of the supreme reality is dark and incomprehensible to our intellects. Yet he carries the golden six-rayed light, symbolizing cosmic principles and laws as our consciousness awakens to the understanding of these laws.
You said elections coming Tuesday. By Thursday, signs are on. See the posters on my corner. Name in red and white and strong. Phone lights up with all the headlines. Futures calling, streets undone. Every ward and every station, every vote, it starts with one. John Kitover. The sense I am is composed of pure light, and the sense of being. The I is there even without the am, so is the pure light there. Whether you say I or not, become aware of that pure light, and you will never lose it. The beingness in being, the awareness in consciousness, the interest in every experience that is not describable yet perfectly accessible. For there is nothing else. 54. The scriptures say that we have our karma, our sin, and that is why we are here. But this is for the ignorant masses. One who has realized the self-knowledge. For him, these stories are of no use.
Unspoken, unbroken, the dust to the dawn. A secret communion, unmeasured, unsung. The listless resistless trouble
stars that hum, an echo eternal, a heartbeat, a drum, a secret communion, unmeasured, unsung, the listless, resistless, tumultuous time. Beneath moonlight's mirror, where stars softly weep, the vow that was uttered, still buried so deep, a secret communion, unmeasured, unsung, the listless, resistless, tumultuous time. Oh, you angry, I'm happy, leave me alone. I can argue with you.
Hello.
Pack you up, if you angry, I'm happy, leave me alone. I can argue with you.
Hello.
Pack you up, leave me, I'm happy, leave me alone.
Hello.
Pack you up, leave me alone. Pack you up. I'm going home, you angry, I'm happy, leave me alone. Hello, pack you up, you angry, I'm happy, leave me alone. I can argue with you.
Hello.
Pack you up, you angry, I'm happy, leave me alone. I can argue with you.
Hello.
Pack you up, leave me alone. Pack you up. I'm going home, you angry, I'm happy, leave me alone. Hello. I'm going home, you angry, I'm happy, leave me alone. Hello, pack you up, you angry, I'm happy, leave me alone. I can argue with you. Hello, pack you up, leave me alone.
I don't think they really had trial or, then also
Does jury
competency
instructions
of
come
counsel.
under?
Competency of counsel is a constitutional one.
Does jury instructions come under what you just mentioned?
Yeah,
Could be.
but and
That's
the
a big
judge
one.
and the big one and the judge, by the way, there was an argument as to whether the judge even had to instruct the jury about self-defense at all, on stand your ground, because he had the knife, and there was an argument that in fact that he didn't have the rights to the stand your ground argument, but the judge instructed the jury anyway. So I don't, there wasn't, you really couldn't argue the jury instructions had a bias.
Abby, isn't
My
it
take
true?
on it, but
Abby, isn't it true that both sides, the attorneys, they will go over and approve the jury instruction before the judge gives it.
Yes, but both sides will submit instructions.
Will submit their proposal for the jury instructions. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the judge will choose what the judge wants. But in this case, the judge gave more than probably was necessary in those instructions. That's just my take on it. But do you remember, Pepe? Do you remember that video? I think I sent it to you. Someone breaking down this trial. I forget who the expert. I have to see if I can find it.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
And that prediction then that he wouldn't get a retrial. Now, they may appeal this and try to go up the ladder on this one.
Well, they'll definitely file an appeal. It just, I don't think they'll get it, but they have a right to ask for it. Anybody can ask for an appeal.
The only thing more, I guess I could say, is aggravating about all of this is those people who act like Carmelo Anthony is like, I don't know, Emmett Till or something like that. Despite what he did, I just like the fact that I have to live in the same country as these people, and how can you even compromise with people like that? And I don't really think you can, because they're too unreasonable.
I mean, some people have to learn not to stab kids in the heart at track meets, if you don't already know that. I noticed a lot of people didn't know that. I'm assuming that they were self-selecting. So you go into a room and they made up stories like, oh, this was a terrible bully, and they ganged up on him, and it was self-defense. The trial transcript does not show that it was self-defense. They didn't really attack him. They told him to leave, and they have a right to tell him to leave. Even if they didn't have a right to make him leave, and they didn't, anybody can be asked to leave.
He also used fighting words. So that was the other thing they were arguing. Well, it's freedom of speech. Well, it's not freedom of speech. They're not protected, those fighting words, and they're aggressive words. So it'll just be, this is going to blow up in rooms. Just assume.
And now, everybody, very briefly, it's time for freezer facts that nobody ever taught you. Number one, butter freezes perfectly for up to 1 year, so stock up when it's cheap. Number two, cooked rice is a game changer. Freeze it in portions and save for hours every week. Perfect for your busy days. Number three, brown bananas are not ruined. Freeze them for a smoothie or a healthy ice cream. Number four, cheese freezes better when shredded first. Pre-shredded bags cost way more. Number five, bread can last around 3 months in the freezer without going stale. Number six, egg yolks freeze better with a pinch of salt mixed in first. Number seven, tomato paste almost always gets wasted. Freeze small portions in trays. Number eight, cooked beans freeze for months and are cheaper than canned versions. Number nine, fresh ginger lasts much longer frozen. And last but not least, number 10, heavy cream can be frozen too. Just shake well after thawing. Those are your 10 freezer facts for today.
Didn't I ask why you did that?
Because I'm the moderator and got a green butthole, baby.
There you go.
I actually take the old bananas, and if you put them in the blender with honey, and like you could put a little vanilla in, or just like chocolate powder or not, and you just put that in the blender and then put it in the freezer, you have ice cream.
Say that. Oh, I get it.
You just take the bananas with honey and blend them, and then you could put a flavor. You could put like a fruit in there if you want, like a mango or some little chocolate powder, or whatever, however you want to flavor it, or not flavor it, and just stick it in the freezer. And it's ice.
Sounds delicious. I would do that in a minute.
Abby, the indigo is a game changer. I can't believe I didn't have this before.
What about the next person who gets to use it, Scott?
Pepe,
You know what?
Pepe.
I'm
I'm
hoping that they wipe these down.
I also did it because it came across my news feed. Otherwise, I wouldn't.
I love Uncle Steve's
Gotcha.
updates. It's fantastic.
No, it was just so like radio show format that I
He's
just had to ask.
fantastic at this.
It was just a 1 minute break from trial talking.
You should
That's all.
come for the beginning of the show on the weekends. Uncle Steve's in tip-top form.
Okay, I'm excited about Boys to Men tonight.
How are they like in their 50s now?
Gotta be older than that, don't you think, Pepe?
I mean, I was, yeah, maybe. No, I don't know.
Wait,
They were
they
I
were a
was like-
boy band, right? Would you say?
Yeah, when I was like 9 or 10, they were. That's when they were really popular. They're still popular until I was like 14 or so. So they must have been in their 20s. So yeah, I don't know how old they were when they first formed. So I don't know.
Late 50s, I just looked. 55,
Oh, okay.
53. No, mid 50s.
I don't know if your voice changes that much as you get older.
I mean, did Michael Jackson's?
I have no idea.
Yeah, Michael. Oh, baby.
I mean, I saw like it was in New York. They had who were those two people? They split up. Simon and Garfunkel. Like I saw, they were singing like a few years ago in New York City. They still kind of sounded the same,
Yeah.
but
Well, if you're referring to the Central Park concert, that was 40 years ago. They also did the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in New York. And by the way, if I'm not mistaken, Art Garfunkel developed vocal cord cancer a couple of years ago.
oh shit.
And Paul Simon, his voice he's in his 80s. You know, there are very few people in their 80s that still have a good quality singing voice.
Well, Michael.
Stevie Wonder has a good quality singing voice. Also, a lot of people that have gravelly voices, such as Mick Jagger and Bruce Springsteen, they still have good voices, but they've always had that gravelly type voice.
Streisand, when I saw her last in concert.
Oh my goodness.
But
She's
Streisand
losing
kind
her.
of like
She's losing it. Like she can't hit the notes.
Right.
And Sinatra at the end, he talked through his songs.
Yes.
So Michael Jackson was 50 when he died, but apparently, according to reports, the voice that we know him for was not his natural.
That high pitched voice was not a natural voice. I heard that.
Yeah.
He invented that.
Yeah, and I heard that from many people reporting that. So.
Well, Paul Simon, he was the singer, more than the better singer, right?
They harmonized. Yeah.
But Art Garfunkel.
Okay, Art Garfunkel
he like
was
the
the
good
lead.
writer.
Art Garfunkel was the lead singer on Bridge Over Troubled Waters. That's
He had the higher voice, right?
He had the higher voice. That's right. And also, Paul Simon was credited for writing all of the songs, although he was.
Oh.
Speaking of Bridge Over Troubled Waters, Paul Simon wrote it on guitar, and then Art Garfunkel and the studio pianist that played it, transposed it onto piano.
Okay, I got it mixed up. I knew one was the song, one was the one who wrote the songs.
Yeah, Garfunkel did not write any of the songs, although he was clearly a huge influence for all of the songs, but they were all written by Paul Simon.
And then Paul Simon went on his own and he did several albums by himself.
Yes. And then they got back together in the 80s. Yeah.
We had the African influence.
That's right. That would be Graceland in the 90s.
And did Barbara Streisand, did she grow up? Like, I know she has a phenomenal voice. Did she grow up singing or something?
Yeah, she was her big hit time was she played Fanny Bryce on Broadway in Funny Girl, and that kind of, was her big push to fame. But she always had an amazing voice.
And she was with
but-
Chris Christopherson in
Evergreen? No.
No.
A Star is Born.
Star is Born. Right. Yeah.
I remember that one.
But
Which
the
one?
last time I saw her, first of all, she's so fucking political. You just want to throw up. It's horrible. And a lot of people walked out, when she just started going off. No, and it was so stupid because she was playing here, and the people that sit in the first rows are the high rollers, and majority are Republicans. So they were like not happy when she went off.
God.
I forget. I think it was before Obama became president, but Steven Spielberg said she had a bird-sized brain and a crocodile-sized mouth. She was doing her usual shit back then. But
Can't help herself. And she was big for Harris also, trying to get her elected.
are you still a fan of what's his name? The guy you
Springsteen?
Springsteen, yeah.
I'm so torn and conflicted. It's the most conflicting. I still listen to the music. I just, I gave away my tickets to the closing tour. I had great seats, and I couldn't bring myself to go. So I found a Democrat I knew and did a handoff of the tickets. And I was glad I did, because when I picked up the tickets, I saw Jamie Raskin going in and thinking, oh, there's no way I not only not listen to him, but have to be around all the people that are into it. So it's
He's
conflicting.
talented. He's good.
Great musician. His music is great, but it's just awful. And he's charging, the tickets are really expensive. There's a lot of hypocrisy. I just wish they didn't talk politics and they just played rock and roll.
If I was their manager, well, I guess he doesn't really need a manager because he is the show. But I wouldn't allow that.
Well, if you consider that he grossed $750 million in the last tour, I don't think he's doing that bad.
Oh no, I know. I'm saying he is the show. He can say whatever he wants. So.
But if you're talking about the last tour, Steve, that would include when he started, which is 2 years ago. This tour.
Yeah, it was a year and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he, when I saw him this time last year in Berlin, he was already getting wacko political, but not to the extent he is now. Then he kind of re-upped the tour, 6 months ago, and made it a very political tour.
It's always been political, but not like this. This is just way over the top. But he's always been political.
Who are we talking about?
Springsteen.
Oh yeah, he's always been political.
But never, so look, I've gone to a lot of the concerts. At the end of the concert, he would pitch for a food bank. But when he would do the concerts for Obama or when he did for Hillary, they were not paid for concerts. They were he would do a concert for, for them. But when you went to his regular tour, he didn't talk politics. So this adding this into the paid concert tour was something new.
Yeah. I remember when he did No Nukes.
Yeah.
That was back in 79, 80. He did No Nuke.
But this one it's just very
Yeah,
extreme.
this is way over the top. Absolutely. Yep.
Do you think that he and Ted Nugent could be good friends? Hey,
very funny, William. Very funny.
Hey, are you guys hearing COVID going around? I think I got it.
William, I'm here to tell you, you do have it.
Is it coming
feel
back?
bad for the COVID.
Is it back?
Yeah, it's all over the South and the West. Late summer. I got it. It's fucking awful.
Yeah, can't you just go to your local CVS, spend $10 and get a test?
Yeah,
Do
it's
you have-
probably a good idea, man.
William, do you have Paxlovid? Do you know what that is?
I don't know. What is that?
So it's a drug. It's put out by Pfizer. And if you're in the first 3 days or 4 days of the symptoms, you can take it and it will kill it. Like they finally came out with a drug that attacks it years after
Is that
the virus.
OTC?
No, you have to have a prescription for
So
it.
I gotta
It's
talk
called
to the doc.
Paxlovid.
Paxlovid. I can just ask the doc and see if he'll write a script.
You take, I forget how many each day. Like you take it like a Z-Pack, kind of.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Better today, but yesterday it was rough.
Are you smelling? Can you smell anything?
Yeah, I can smell. It's like I had it over 4 or 5 years ago when it all hit, and that I thought I was gonna die on that one. This is like a 2 out of 10, but it's still hard.
Especially summer cold's horrible.
Well, there's quite a few different varieties, and so they have very different characteristics as well.
Yeah, I think I'm reading about this one right now. It's called Nimbus. It's pretty nasty.
Do you have the shakes, like the chills?
I got really nauseous, and I got a toddler too, so it's just crazy. She's like 3 years old, and then right now I'm like just nauseous and my hands are sweating and shit. I just keep wanting to feel better, and it's like power through it, but you can't. Like water's helping at best.
Yeah, the thing with Paxlovid is you have to particularly pay attention to the drug interactions.
Yeah, but it kills it. I mean, what it does, I wouldn't say it kills it. It stops it from getting serious, basically.
Like turning into a lung infection kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's my problem. I'm a heavy cannabis user, so I've had to completely quit, and that sucks too psychologically.
Yeah, so I'm not referencing the effectiveness of it. I'm talking about how it changes how other medicines are metabolized. So you have to pay more attention to the drug interactions than you normally would. It's like critically important.
Is that pretty easy to get a script if you just ask the doctor?
Do you have like a GP, like a regular?
Yeah,
it's very.
I was gonna ask Scott if Scott had health insurance after listening to Scott right now.
Yeah, it's very common, and most doctors will write it. And if you went to like a, urgent care, they'll write it.
Yeah, funny. I have a weird relationship with MDs. My father is an MD, and I can barely trust him as far as I could throw him. But sometimes these guys will save your life, so I don't believe in talking shit about doctors, honestly.
What it does is it slows the viral replication, which is why you want to take it within the first 5 days.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of a short window to get a doc on the phone.
But do you have an urgent care? I don't know where you live, but
yeah, I'm in Asheville, North Carolina. I think I could go in. I think my wife's got it. And I can feel my toddler. She's kind of got sniffles and everything, but I'm like, "Are you sick?" She's like, "No." I just think that toddlers are so vigorous. Maybe, I don't know.
Most urgent cares will probably give it to you.
Francie on the app here lives in Asheville, and she's a doctor.
Who's that?
Francie?
Oh, thanks.
All right, we're checking on Scott.
I'm walking in I'm like 100, 200 feet from home.
Are you
And let me tell you
clothed?
this.
Did you put something on?
I'm clothed. I had a backpack with me. I had that little basket. Those indigo bikes are great. And I live in West Georgia, so it's a quick bike ride. So I'm looking at my Calo app. I've eaten 1,160 calories today. I burned 1,872. So I got a 700 calorie deficit going.
Which, like, one beer could probably kill.
Yeah, it's fascinating. I'm counting. This Cal app is amazing. But yeah, I mean, like, it's amazing. It's help. Like, it's help. I'm trying to just, trim down a little bit. And it's incredibly helpful. Like, when you track calories, I do eat differently. I eat much differently.
I keep thinking about that Breakfast Club quote. Have you ever seen a guy with elephantitis of the nuts? How do you think he rides a bike?
I saw one today.
I was gonna ask, you serious?
This guy was not well endowed, but his scrotum was about the size of a large grapefruit. Unusual, very unusual looking guy.
I appreciate the laugh, Scott. I needed it.
I mean, it was an anatomical curiosity for sure.
Yeah, that ain't right. One of my favorite people is leading on here. I never get to hear Roya often.
Well, gang, that was an experience. One that I will do again, certainly. Uncle Steve, this inches me closer to the lifestyle, I think.
Congratulations, Scott.
Here's a non sequitur I was looking for help with. Anyone see the latest Tarantino flicks? I skipped the past couple years. Just wondering if anyone saw was it? Well, maybe he didn't have anything recently that I didn't see. I don't know. Shit. Forget it.
Looks like we may have to go back to the top 10 freezer tips.
If you get COVID, is it like weakened now? Like, can you still get as sick as before?
Yeah, unfortunately. But we have improved treatment, basically.
I got like a booster like fucking 6 maybe years ago, and I haven't had a cold or anything in like 6-7 years.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the variants now are more mild than the earlier ones, and then of course the treatment is improved, and so it also depends if you live in a place where there's high vaccination rates or not, and things like that. But we're not seeing the deaths that we saw back then, so that's good news.
I mean, I haven't got vaccinated for like 6 years, so I'm guessing I don't even have the immunity.
Yeah, it's interesting because you still have a certain degree of immunity, but yeah, we don't have the degree of booster vaccination rates that we had before.
Sorry, are you calmed down now?
What are you on about, Brad?
No, you were just like earlier. You were like animated.
And I mean,
but you're like covering your mic. I can't hear you.
well,
Getting a little better.
okay. As I was saying, death is the kind of topic that one should probably be animated about in the context of like injustice and shit. So I feel like I was valid in the way I was presenting myself earlier, but whatever.
I mean, I get it. I guess I don't see it like unique. I just didn't see it as tied to them.
Yeah, it's not like I've ever seen Pepe animated.
Oh no, I can get that way.
Oh, okay. I was just kidding.
I know.
Sawyer dropped out.
I don't get it. So they caught like there's this video that's going viral. It's showing ICE using slurs, but I don't know if it's an actual slur.
Did you say ice?
Yeah, there's like video footage of them using it. I didn't know what it was until today. Tonk, T-O-N-K, and it's like true origin not known. And I guess it's a unique term for that just ICE uses.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's a slur. It just means like you don't know where the fuck they're from.
Well, I'm not surprised that some of them would use whistles. Hey, Pepe, I got a question for you. To what extent, if any, do you use AI?
Oh, I'll just ask questions here and there.
What's your model of preference?
Oh, I just use Grok because it comes with a subscription from X, so that's about it. What do you do it? What do you use it for?
I use it for a lot of things because I do a lot of research. But I tend to use Soul.
So, is that one of the ones where you have to pay for like tokens or something?
You can pay for tokens, but you don't have to. It's the latest version of ChatGPT.
Oh, okay.
That's publicly available.
I mean, I see like it seems like every few months, like the benchmarks kind of change for all of them. Some do better than others.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you mean the one that costs $100 now?
Well, they have different levels, so you can pay. They have plans. Well, they have a free plan. They have a plan at $8.
Okay, I have a $20 a month plan, and then they just tried to hit me up for $100 a month. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, so I was just gonna say they have the $8, $20, $100, and $200 plan, and then you have enterprise plans, which can vary quite a bit.
So, like with research, how do you have like different? I know people do this thing where they'll like buy I guess like Mac Minis are popular for it.
Yes, Mac Minis are really have shot up in sales enormously with AI because people use it because you can have a segregated system, and now that we have a lot of agentic flow and harnesses and whatnot, you just let the thing rip, and you can just let it sit there for hours or days or longer in some cases.
So, like, what kind of tasks would you give it? Like, so I'm used to asking questions, but I'm just curious. Like, do you do anything a lot more? Do you have any of those like systems that are running?
Yeah,
Like,
so the work that I do is mostly not asking questions. So I more have it doing projects and work. So this usually involves spawning off like multiple agents, sometimes creating a swarm, and then there's managerial architecture on top of that.
I mean, I might just not be creative enough. I just don't know.
Well, what's going to happen is they're making a lot of progress on the agent side and on the harnesses side. So that eventually will be it's getting more and more common, and eventually it'll be very common because it'll be very user friendly. So right now it still requires a little bit of the human taking into account some of the overhead. But I think, yeah, everybody's approaching it, trying to make it much more of a commodity. I think probably a year from now, maybe sooner, maybe 2 years maximum. Like that's how I think mostly everybody will be using it.
It's very effective for disproving or to prove that this information is wrong, to the degree that people are willing to listen to the info out there.
Well, if you look at the benchmarks, like the best models right now on some of the hardest benchmarks get about 30%. Okay, but with the right harness, like with the NVIDIA's harness, for example, on the same benchmark with the same model, they get 100%. So you see, it's a wide gap. So, I think in the future, more people are going to be concerned about the harness versus the model.
One of the things I worry about is I know people are using language learning models to kind of like to skew the answers on AI models, and it kind of makes me wonder, like, okay, is it going to kind of be like it was with the news, where we can't get like unbiased information, like if that's going to be unavoidable?
Yeah, I'm not sure how to answer that.
Yeah, that's not true. We can get completely unbiased information. What you're not going to be able to get is unbiased opinion in op-ed. You can get unbiased information anytime you want.
Well,
Go ahead.
I say like the one thing that's hard about getting
Yeah,
like on your own, trying to get unbiased information, is trying to decipher what is bullshit and what is not. You basically have to go off of you'll have to use material that is like, even if it's in a large journal, for example. I can't say that there isn't a bias there even.
Well, let's put it to the test. Give one example right now. Just one. Anything.
I mean, one obvious example would have been around. I don't know if AI would give biased answers, but I mean, a lot of the.
No, not the story, the actual news event.
Oh.
Yeah, anything.
Like, I'd have to think of one that's contested.
Okay.
All right. I don't know if this is a rumor, but there was like a crash. There was a crash in Iran, and a lot of people, and I have not looked into this, but people were saying that in reality it was a ruse, because we were trying to get see if we could get the uranium.
Okay, so that's a good point. So let's use that for an example. So approximately, when did this crash occur? Today, yesterday, a week, a month, a year ago? When did it occur?
Approximately. Few months ago.
And was it a plane? Was it a boat? Was it a helicopter? What was it?
I don't remember.
Okay. And so let's see. Go on to Google. Did
things in the very beginning on this day one on this app. It's insanity. Like, you might think it's about race, but has that been introduced anywhere?
No.
Like, zero.
All of the closest witnesses have said that it wasn't about race.
So you have to have that first before you can talk about anything else. So I have no idea what we've been doing for 4 months on this app, on this case, besides listening to a bunch of people scream about race. It's insanity. I don't even know what else to say. I mean, you would think, like, if you want to make a case about race, you would actually have it introduced, or like have evidence, that this was part of it, related to it, that there was these big white bullies, you know, who have said that they were going to go beat up Carmelo Anthony and all this stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There was also something in the New York Times. I hadn't heard this before, but there was something in the New York Times article that announced that the retrial had been denied, that said that they'd also found disturbing text messages from Carmelo threatening to shoot up his school in 2023. Have you heard that?
Yeah, I thought you.
I hadn't even heard that one.
Oh yeah, he talked about how he wanted to.
Nah, that wasn't real.
Shooting up school. You didn't know that one? Yeah,
That wasn't real.
How do you know?
That wasn't real.
Oh,
but how do you know?
But you could say that also. How do you know that it was real?
Text messages, phone records.
Well, what text message? What phone records?
From
they're just saying it, but nobody's put anything.
Chad, it's from his phone, so I don't know where you're going with this.
No, I'm asking you because I don't know. I'm saying.
We're telling you it's from his phone.
Right, just because you are telling me.
Said exactly where I heard it from, the New York Times Post. Yeah.
Sure you did.
I don't think it's
Yeah, I did.
anyway, in my opinion, because for the simple fact, he ain't never shoot nobody or shoot anything up. And on top of that, that other kid did what happened to Macraft, the incident happened. He was known what happened to Macraft, the incident happened. He was known as a bully.